Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it was a win nonetheless for the Seahawks last night. And that's all that matters in the overall scheme of things, as Seattle held off St. Louis 14-9 to improve to 7-1 and take a one-game lead over the 49ers in the NFC West standings. Quarterback Russell Wilson threw 2 touchdown passes to Golden Tate on the night, but the Seahawks only produced 135 yards of total offense. 80 of it was on a Wilson to Tate TD pass. The Seahawks' typically stout defense gave up 134 yards rushing to rookie running back Zach Stacy and allowed the Rams inside Seattle's red zone 4 times. But St. Louis was only able to come away with 3 points each trip. The Seahawks, riding their best start in franchise history, looked to be in control up 14-9 with 5 minutes to go, pinned the Rams at the St. Louis 3-yard line on a John Ryan punt. But backup quarterback Kellen Clemens marched the Rams to the Seattle 1-yard line with time winding down to put a big scare in the division leader. Staring defeat square in the face, the Hawks' defense stuffed running back Darrell Richardson on 3rd down and forced Clemens to throw an incompletion on 4th down as time expired to escape with the win. Wide receiver Sidney Rice left last night's game with a knee injury late in the first half and didn't return to action. His status for Sunday's game against the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers is unknown at this time. The University of Washington Husky football team received some bad news as wide receiver Kason Williams is expected to miss the rest of the regular season. Williams will undergo surgery today to repair a fracture in his lower left leg and injury to his left foot. Washington coach Steve Sarkisian said yesterday that a timeline on how long Williams will be out won't be known until after the surgery. Williams was injured in the first half of Saturday's 41-17 win over California. Adam Moffett is relatively new to Seattle, but not to the situation the Sounders are about to face. Moffett was with Houston a year ago when the Dynamo entered the Major Soccer League playoffs as the number 5 seed in the Eastern Conference and made a run all the way to the MLS Cup final before falling to the Los Angeles Galaxy. Moffett's experience is firsthand proof for the Sounders that getting stuck with having to play an extra round in the MLS playoffs doesn't have to end up having a bad ending. The Sounders' chance to prove that the case comes tomorrow night when they host Colorado. The winner gets top-seeded Portland in the 2-leg conference semifinals starting Saturday. And finally, the Boston Red Sox have a 3-2 lead in the World Series and can wrap up their 3rd title in 10 seasons as early as tomorrow night. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.